let's speak about fruits. Okay, so first exercise, go on the floor, straight legs, and just bend on the legs. Try to reach your toes. You can point your toes to the front, or you can kind of pull them towards yourself. Okay, so fruits. Just to, let's start. And just to say in advance is that a whole fruit is always better than any other form. And for example, if we are talking about juice, then juice is actually already processed. It's a processed food product, yes, food or drink. Processed, now it's like a drink, but it's a processed product. So if we compare a whole fruit or dried one, then you should be definitely choosing the whole fruit. So about the dry fruit a little bit. Of course, it has its place to be used. Okay, our next exercise, wide leg stretch. Wide legs and just in the middle. Try to reach as far as possible. In the middle, again with the toes, you can point them to the front or more like towards yourself. Bend the foot. So, for example, in the morning, you want to have your effective training. So yes, you can have 1 or 2 pieces of dried fruits. It will give you quick sugar actually, because imagine all the water is removed, they are dry, so there is a bigger concentration of sugar. Like you can eat, let's say if you eat the same amount in volume, whole fruits or dried fruits, you would be able to eat more of the dried ones, and then the sugar concentration is so much bigger. Okay, now let's go on one side on the leg. Again, stretch. So yeah, if you want just to have a boost, you have to, of course, know that, the spikes of the sugar will go up quickly and then go down as well. And you might feel fatigue. You might feel like less productive, tired. And like I said, if you want that quick boost, you can have some. It will give you the short-term energy boost, Okay, now let's change to the side, just your side stretch. Whole fruit. Then let's say juice. What's better, juice or a whole, apple juice, for example, right? Again, if you create juice from an apple, let's say, let's go to the other side. You remove the fiber, our famous fiber. You probably hear everywhere about fiber, fiber. But if you really want to have the juice, what you can do to help yourself in this situation, you can just add some fiber in a different form. For example, if you are having some salad or the same fruits, let's now go on the side. If you have salad, some fruits, berries, and juice freshly squeezed, the fiber in the other products will help to manage the absorption of that sugar. It will slow it down. So what fiber does, it slows down the absorption of sugar. Okay, next exercise. Stay in the same position, just bend one leg, and we will again stretch to the front. Then we will go in the middle stretch, and then on the bent leg. Try to keep the straight leg as straight as possible. Okay, let's go on the bent leg. And when I first learned that information about the juices, that it's better to eat the whole product, oh, I was really kind of scared, Okay, let's go in the middle now, stretch in the middle. I was like, oh no, I cannot have juices anymore. But the thing is that, first of all, I found it that when you're calm, everything is different around the weight loss. I will explain. Okay, let's change the leg. One leg straight, one leg bent. We change the leg and we go on the straight one. So even though sugar, basically sugary foods, processed foods, milk products as well, they can, let's go on the bent leg, they can create inflammation, actually, like allergic response in our body. And acne, for example, in me, it would create this acidosis, kind of. It's like too much acid in the body. Let's go in the middle. And I would have acne immediately, all my body, all my face, We say that, okay, this is the period of adolescence, it's normal, but like I had all my life, I had acne. Okay, now quadriceps on your knees and go backwards. Turn a little bit your hips under yourself for a better stretch. And what I found, my skin was the best ever without any, for example, I tried, how is that drug called, where you cannot go in the sun when you are taking it because of photosensitivity. So I was taking that drug. Oh my God, the skin was so beautiful until you just go off those pills and it comes back. Or, for example, I used some antibiotics, and you just kind of cleanse your skin with that liquid, and all the pimples go away. But then your skin gets used to that antibiotic and it doesn't work anymore. Now let's do glutes. So take one leg towards yourself. Feel the glutes. Feel the stretch in the glutes. You can try to put your foot closer to yourself or away from yourself. Just find that perfect spot. Also, I would say my skin was good when I was on some, when I would lose a lot of weight. Let's change the other side. So I would lose a lot of weight, but the price of that was just either starving or like not sustainable methods, dieting in its worst. I'm not talking about keto diet. No, that was like extreme starving stuff, Okay, let's go on the back. Get your leg bent near your belly and then turn on one side and look to the other side. My aunt is doing the workout with me and she just doesn't understand. So her leg was not touching the floor. So if it's difficult for you, of course, I understand it might be not possible now, but normally you should put the knee on the floor. So when I would use unsustainable, unhealthy methods and I would lose a lot of weight, I would lose a lot of weight, but I would gain double. It was always like that. So don't take it as an advice, to starve yourself or like I did also like 3 days only on juices, I think, or even just 1 day. But it's just such a misbalance of everything. Okay, other side. It's just, your body doesn't get all the nutrients. It's just a nonsense. I will say, when I look at this now, when I look back, it's just so. But yeah, it had to be like that because I didn't know what I know now. Yeah, so but I would have clear skin when I would lose a lot of weight. And the most sustainable method for me was when I was meditating for at least 30 minutes per day. Anxiety. I will tell you the truth. So after my daughter's birthday now, a couple days ago, okay, let's go on the 4. We will do cat cow. So round and arch your back. So I was preparing a cake and everything. So I had a lot of chocolate spreads and caramel spreads and all these candies I had around me. And you still eat a little bit. It's in front of you. I mean, you don't have to, but but if you have in front of it, you will eat a little bit. So I would eat that, and then it was the birthday. We ate the cake, and then a lot of food was left. So we had to finish it as well. I still have some like spreads and chocolate from the cake, I think even. And you just have to kind of consume it. And then I'm eating for 3 days. I'm eating chocolate every day. And my skin is just fine. I will not lie, there are two little pimples. And it's so amazing when you don't need, you see, pills or like diets, it's not sustainable. I always wanted to find a sustainable way where you just live your life and you are in your normal weight, it shouldn't be normal to use some pills and like forever, for your whole life, like On the other hand, again, if it's a diet or some pills for a temporary boost, okay. And then later you should, like the same with the liposuction. Okay, now we're in the same position, but we are working with the shoulders. Your shoulders go up and down. When you go up, they kind of stretch. When you go down, you squeeze the back. Okay, let's go into the next exercise. So your arms, stretch of your arms. Again, lean a little bit forward, go backwards, find the position where your armpit area and the arm is stretched. The best is when your fingers point away from the, the opposite direction from where you're looking at, yeah? That's where you would feel the best stretch. And when you lean a little bit forward with your whole upper body. Yeah, so what I was saying is that meditations for everything, really, like for clear skin, for weight loss, it's just like my lifesaver. Guided meditations. Okay, next exercise. Stretch of your back. Stretch of your back, around your back, and stretch to the front with your arms. Okay, and then to come back a little bit to the fruits. Smoothies. So again, it's a bit processed, but it's better than juices. But again, in the context, if you use it, if you drink it with some other fiber, then it's better. And also, we are not talking about those smoothies which are with the caramel syrup, or from the, pancake shop where they create a milkshake, So that's not, we are talking about fresh fruits, berries. Okay, next, the head. So straight back, and your head, pull it down. Pull the head down. And you can move, like kind of turn your head a little bit side to side as well. So basically we have to reduce our stress, center yourself, become more aware and mindful, and that is what will help you to actually control your reactions to the events. Because, everyone has stress. I always give this example I just finished actually my last exam for the Luxembourgish course, Luxembourgish language. The last exam from one level. So I'm not ready yet to take so why am I doing it? It's also to get a nationality, Luxembourgish nationality. I just decided to do it because I have time and I live in this country for many years, so why not? Okay, we're stretching now one side, neck, yes? Your head is pulled down on one side. Yeah, so basically I have a playlist on my account of meditations, which I primarily created for myself, actually. For myself, I thought, because when I saw let's go to the other side stretch neck. When I saw how well they work and how you can kind of recreate, convert your reality, into anything you want. Well, okay, in some cases it will take longer, in some cases it will take faster. Okay, inner arms. But when my skin was so clear without me doing anything extreme, but just meditating and calming down my nervous system, when I saw how that works, now I'm like a fan of meditations and every little problem I have. So I'm still creating them little by little, but you will see in the playlist that I am creating the meditations for the problems I have, to kind of remove that problem. And yes, we have the result, but it can come back. Of course, you can stop meditating, or you can just do it every day, because sometimes we get tired of it, right? We want a break, and then some issues might arise again, and then you choose a different meditation. Okay, now straight arm, and we stretch it. And the meditations, it's good to do it either in the morning or before sleep, of course, any time of the day. But it's a nice way to also relax your body after a workout, which I do also in my videos, that we always have a couple of minutes of some kind of meditation or visualization. And you kind of calm yourself down, which is crucial for an effective weight loss. Okay, let's change the side, other arm. And by the way, another thing connected to the juices is that now in the summer I started to drink freshly squeezed apple juice, wild apple juice with carrots, because as I mentioned before, I have a problem digesting. Let's go into butterfly. I have a problem digesting carrots, raw carrots. And in general, somehow I don't like them, but the juice is just so nice. And the apple together, really, it's like a mix. And I put some ginger as well. Ginger and some oil. I add some oil and it's like a wow. And my skin became more clear. I noticed that as well. But it's a good idea to do some facial treatments together, like in a complex, and the diets, the diets, they might work if after that you maintain a healthy lifestyle and you don't have that mindset like I had. Okay, now I'm in my ideal weight. Now I can eat whatever I want, right? Like complete misunderstanding of how it works at all. Okay, next exercise, deep squat. So go wide in a squat. You can lean a little bit with your hips on your arms and feel the stretch in the inner thighs, somewhere in glutes a little bit. Yeah, next one. I actually, it was so hot the last couple of days. Like we had 38 degrees. I mean, maybe if you live in Dubai or I don't know, Italy, maybe that's okay for you. But oh my God, I couldn't function. I couldn't function. And I feel like with age, you feel the effects more of the heat. Like, oh my God, I couldn't. Literally, I couldn't do anything. So I missed a couple of trainings of like body weight trainings or even jogging I didn't do. I could have done it actually inside, but I'm so used to do it on the balcony. It's so nice. I really don't want to be in a closed room. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.